let's say we have a room with some magnetic field lines like this. And also, let's put a light source at one end and an object, say a plane like this. Now, you can see that because of the light source, the shadow of this object is being formed on the wall behind. And also, the magnetic field lines are passing right through the object. Now, this is where we get the concept of magnetic flux. Flux is basically the amount of something that passes through a certain area. So, magnetic flux would be the amount of magnetic field lines that is passing through a certain area. Now, this helps us to know how strong the magnetic field is at any given point. In our case, we have the magnetic field lines in this direction and also we have a light source over here. So, if we place an object in this manner over here, we can see that the shadow of the object is formed on the wall. But wait a second, what if I tilt the object in this manner now? Well, you can see that the shadow disappears or becomes negligible because the area of the object is now facing this direction. And also, the magnetic field lines also do not pass through the object because the area is facing the other way. Now, the magnetic flux at a point is given by the formula phi is equal to B into A, where B is the magnetic flux density and A is not the area, it's the effective area. You see, we cannot account for the entire area of the object. We can only account for the area through which the magnetic field lines are passing. So, in this case, where the object is tilted, the effective area is reduced than the previous one. So, let's say our magnetic flux is dependent on the orientation of the area of the object. Now, in this case, the magnetic flux will become zero because the area is zero. So, if we tilt the object through an angle theta like this, then the magnetic flux will be phi is equal to B into A into cos of the angle between the two lines, which is theta. So, our phi will be B into A cos theta. And since cos is greatest at cos 0, which is 1, that's why we have flux maximum in this direction. And when cos is 90 like this, the magnetic flux will be 0. So what have we learned in this video? We have seen what magnetic flux is, how it is dependent on the area and the orientation of the area of the object. So until next time, happy learning!